Some of the 48 laws of power are brilliant. Others are only half right and dangerous if applied blindly. I'm Lucio Buffalmano, founder of The Power Moves, and today I'll separate the good laws from the laws that need refinement, so you gain power without trapping yourself. Never outshine the master. This is a law of political savvy, and it's a trap that naive men fall into. They assume that good work is always rewarded. They ignore ego, insecurity, and darker motives. Their mistake can get you fired. But here is the problem. If you never shine, you also never rise. To advance fast, you must shine, self-promote, and network. So the issue isn't shining. The issue is shining without power protection. The more strategic version of this law is shine and promote yourself without diminishing your boss. You want your success to feel safe to your boss, both socially and psychologically. At The Power Moves, we call this power protecting. Better yet, align interests with your boss. Befriend him. Promote him too. Make your rise a win-win. If you do that, he has an incentive to see you succeed. And here is the second, more important layer. Shine and build your own power base. The more power you have, the harder it is for anybody, including your boss, to trip you. For example, in my first company, my mentor was 2 levels above my boss, and my HR contact was a partner. My boss, even if he was a petty boss, could not fire me on a whim. He will need real reasons, which of course I will never give him. So updated law, shine smart and develop your own power base. Get help by appealing to self-interest, never to their mercy. I love this law, and it's not even a power law. It's a character law that facilitates power as a consequence. Appealing to mercy means you have nothing to offer. You're a taker. Mercy appeals with nothing to give are manipulative. Without value as leverage, emotional manipulation and guilt-tripping become the leverage. That is dishonorable. Appealing to self-interest is the opposite. It means you can make their lives better. Now you're a giver. Now you are negotiating a real win-win. That is not dark. That is honorable. Protect your reputation at all costs. Reputation matters. You should build it, manage it, and protect it. But reputation is only one part of power. It is not power itself. Power is bigger. History is replete with men with poor reputation but absolute power. Many lived in luxury while others despised them. Some other men live a dream life under their radar. They could care less what others think. It's how I largely live my analog real life, by the way, and I love it. This is crucial because it means that power actually frees you from constant reputation defense. In truth, reputation is a social resource. And like any other resources, it can be spent and exchanged. So the strategic player does not think in terms of defending reputation at all costs. He thinks in terms of returns for each move. And here are some examples to understand the difference. During COVID, a trader went on TV crying about the upcoming meltdown. It was a con to accelerate panic selling while he was buying. This guy destroyed his reputation as an honest, trustworthy man, but he made a ton of money. I don't like him, I consider him an asshole, but again, from an immoral point of view, that worked for him. Harvey Weinstein also maintained power despite a terrible reputation for everybody in the know in Hollywood. It's because he could both punish or provide value. That's hard power, not reputation. Trip the guy and you face consequences. Make a movie with him and you're wealthy and famous. So for a long time, everybody shut up and put up. Unfortunately, these are the real power dynamics of reputation. Finally, the digital age changed the rules. influencers pull the rug on their digital followers with little consequences in their real life. They've done it many times over, they're still going strong. Updated law. Use your reputation strategically. Sometimes you protect it, sometimes you spend it. Better yet, sometimes you say, fuck what others think. Know who you're dealing with. This is the law of the intelligent social strategist, always adapting to people and circumstances. Hence, I love it. My addition is simple. Know who you're dealing with, but never make it look like you're calibrating to status. Otherwise, you come across as a brown noser. And here is the honorable spin that I like even more. Have a baseline of respect for everybody. Be the guy who respects the waiter, the serviceman, and the doorman. That's honorable. Plus, it protects you from ever looking like a slimy social climber. Learn to keep people dependent on you. This is a strong law of interpersonal power dynamics. It's valid, it applies, and it's especially valid for those who want something from others. And that is the issue. While you may think that everybody wants something from others, in truth, this law is about interdependence. It's not for top 1% agentic independence. The issue is that dependency also creates demands on you. For example, a dependent spouse may make you feel safer in the relationship, but also needs your time and attention. And by the way, top players don't feel the need to feel safer. The point is, dependency may give you leverage, but one, it often comes with obligations, and two, crucially, dependent people tend to be lower value than you are. So I prefer empowered, independent, high-value people who choose to associate with me. I don't want people who need me to function. Updated law. Keep key people at least as dependent on you as you are on them. But ultimately, needing others to be needy of you is still needy. So the most advanced power move is don't need anybody, and you won't need anybody to be dependent on you. Do not commit to anyone. This law preserves optionality. I like it, but it mainly works for lone wolves, sigma males, and life players. These are men who value freedom over stability and intimacy. So it doesn't really work for everybody. I dig deeper on the laws of power and Robert Greene in these videos. Comment below if you'd like to see more. Ciao.